Hi students, let's make an example on algebraic expressions. I pick up this one because I think it's quite tricky. So let's do it slow. The first part, this first one equals. The common denominator is going to be x times y. And on the top is going to be x squared plus y squared. Now that minus 1 is going to be minus x times y. Because number 1 you can express as easy as that. Numerator and denominator the same thing, so cancel each other, that's number 1. Now move to the second one. This one is going to be the common denominator x times y. On top, x squared plus y squared plus, and that one becomes x times y. Because here is multiplying that you cannot change, so these two fractions we need to multiply. Here it comes another multiplication, and now a difference of square. You need to learn all the formula. For example, I take it with different letters. This is a plus b times a minus b. So we apply that formula in this particular case for x squared minus y squared, and we can easily place as a multiplication of x plus y times x minus y. Now, multiplying, the first thing is a fraction, the second thing is a fraction, and the third part is just an only numerator. So all this together is going to be as a fraction, very easy expressed like. Denominator, let's look what's on the bottom. X twice, y twice. Therefore, it's going to be x to the power of 2 times y to the power of 2. Now, let's look what's going to be on top. Times, but we need to use a brackets because this whole thing has got adding and subtracting, so you need to use your brackets. There you are, the first one, times. Here it comes the second one, which is very much the same, but be careful, don't mess with the signs, because down there is just a plus. And now, these two guys, the same, but with different sign between them. So, I reserve this thing in here, because this is the upper one. Now, let's take a look. This denominator is quite ugly, so we are going to do it slowly here. This minus, these are two fractions. We need to look for the common denominator for all these two fractions. And obviously it's going to be x to the power of 2 times y to the power of 2. Now, what's going to be on the top? We take the general rule that for a difference of two fractions, you can always do a thing like that. Sorry for that, it is quite big, thick, so I take it smaller like that. So I wanted to review that formula. For example, if you want to make this subtraction very easy, you just do a times d minus b times c divided by b times d. This is the general rule that works every time with fractions. So we want to apply this in here. So x to the power of 4 times x squared, that's going to be using the rule of indices, 4 plus 2 gives you a 6. And the same with the y. And be careful, because there is a minus, that minus down there. So 6. And now I'm going to use another lovely trick, which is another formula you need to know. A squared minus b squared. We were using this for the previous one. A plus b times, this is the general one, but think, instead of square, what if we would have a to the power of 4 minus b to the power of 4? Because 4 is 2 times 2, this you could easily factorize in this way. Sorry for that, that pen doesn't want to work now. Okay, there you are. So, if I ask you now, how would you be doing x to the power of 6 minus y to the power of 6? You just take that 6 and you divide it by 2, giving you a 3. Therefore, you can easily factorize that as cube times cube, but with minus. There you are. And now, again, formula I ask you to study, and that is the sum of cubes. That you need to remember, you need to learn that formula, that you can express as x plus y times x squared minus x times y plus y squared. And the same thing you can do for the difference of cubes. So that's going to be x minus y, and now you times x squared plus this is a formula you need to know, this is a formula you need to know, and this is a formula you need to know. So using this, you can transform this last fraction as this huge one. Denominator, x to the power of 2 times y to the power of 2. And numerator, you just take every factor, don't forget anything. So I copy this 1, x to the power of 2 minus plus, which is that one. Here it comes the difference of cubes. We need to place this thing. So x minus y and times with the pluses. So there you are. So this huge, unbelievable thing, this huge, is equivalent to the denominator of the original algebraic expression we want to do. Now, look at this carefully, because we want to divide that is equivalent to all this. We want to divide that by this one, which is equivalent to all that thing. You look carefully, and looks very much the same. We have got the same factors. So that thing, this is exactly the same as this one. Therefore, divided is going to give you a final answer, 1. As easy as that. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.